Wait.
Epi-3 is full.
You,
Oh,
you're violet,
I
green,
see.
violet, green.
Ah,
Chalo guys, we are live by the way. We
yes.
have only two peeps joined up. That's not a problem, guys. So hello everyone. Good evening and welcome to the Rainbow Six Siege South Asian Podcast episode 3. And of course, we have today none other than the one of the older and if I'm not wrong, you're the founding member of the South Asian Rainbow Six Discord, Ariel.
Yeah, you can say
Yeah.
that actually.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And popularly, that was also known as far as I remember, that was named to Indian Rainbow Six
Six.
server and the community. We have CCV, जिनका थोड़ा सा कैमरा का इशू हो रहा है.
I
It's
think
still
it
there
says
by the way.
now.
No. It's एक बार Discord पे जा, remove that camera
Oh,
वाला thing and then एक बार वापस से reconnect कर. Who
ah,
is all
okay.
known by as a very good caster, definitely a very good friend of mine who I really admire
Right.
as a caster, as a talent. Not gonna lie about that. And yeah, and I very much know little about Vinci to be honest, but I just had a chat with Ariel, so he's one of the OGs player. Like he has played in one of the best teams out there in our country. So we have a very good panel today to discuss about the things. But the first thing first, we're gonna start discuss about the South Asia Nationals roadmap. What do you think about it? What do you think, like how it can be improved? Go on. Anyone can go on.
Mm.
I want to hear
I
from
mean,
Vincy's side. Yeah, Vincy, you can
yeah,
go on. Like everyone, like being a professional, ex-professional player, if you are coming back to an active phase, like what are your thoughts about that? South Asian nationals.
Currently, I haven't been much involved with the scene, but yeah, I've seen the roadmap. It looks bit similar to what we had earlier, but I think the prize pool is also comparable, I can say, I guess. But yeah, I would say it could have been better, but uh, uh, yeah, so the prize pool mainly, I would say it could have been better to involve more teams. That is one of the
Okay.
main concerns that I have currently. And
Okay.
the format overall looks nice because we have 8 teams qualifying and we'll have league format and all. So that all looks good.
Okay. Like from what perspective you think like it could have been better rather than the prize pool side?
Rest all the format looks good. Like the we have four
CCV
teams
side.
qualifying from each qualifiers. Then we get SA national points, and then 8 teams will be competing accordingly and getting the chance to play in the SA nationals. So in that perspective, it's all good. But as we know that lot of players, like some time back, we had a lot of players quitting the scene or like
Yeah.
taking a break, we can say.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to bring back those players, I feel like it could have been more. Like they could have put in more price pool or some sort of thing to get them back into the thing because like for the current price pool if we see it's I guess $2,000, right? So even the
yeah,
first
yeah.
team will be getting
True.
around $1,000,
Yeah.
and that is in 2 months, right? If they are going full for it professionally, they'll be getting around 10K, I guess. So I don't feel like that is good enough. So that is one of the concerns that I had with this format.
Yeah. Like, yeah. What's your like thoughts on the SM?
I mean, we have been waiting for 7 years, so I
Yeah.
guess since
Yeah,
this
man.
is a starting point, just see where till where it goes, right?
Like
uh,
you
the
have yes, please go on, please go on.
the main thing is that now we have an ecosystem set up,
Yeah,
so before
true.
which we did not have. So I think something is moving. So if we are showing enough numbers, since Ubisoft now doesn't know how active the scene is, they can't just blindly invest in a lot as well, right?
True. I agree
So
with that.
yeah, so I think this can be a starting point for something bigger, hopefully,
Yeah,
if everything is going right.
yeah,
So let's see where it goes, I guess. Having very high hopes to see all
yeah.
the old people,
Same here,
everyone
same here.
come back.
It's fine, CCV. It's fine, it's fine,
Okay.
it's
Fingers
fine.
crossed.
Okay, while we are fixing your cam, we already have a discuss about. Okay, again,
Nice.
CCV get a webcam, bro.
Yeah, 1 second.
Like when you are, I guess when you try to connect, it's fine, but after a second, it's again goes back to violet green. I have given you the role. अगर तो disconnect हुआ तो वापस you can join. So
Yeah, I'm getting a
coming,
webcam.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no, no problem, no problem, no problem. Coming back from like a observant perspective, because I'm not much into PC. Like I try to watch all the matches, try to follow as much as I can. I personally feel like yeah, prize pool is a little less, to attract the big hogs in our country, right? Like take
Yeah.
Yeah.
take it take it for example, if Revenant India wants to pick up a Rainbow Six roster because they have picked up a Apex Legend roster with an Indian coach named Fat Monster. I'm giving it an example.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to pick up a
Mm-hmm.
Rainbow Six roster, there needs to be something like, thoda sa as an investor, it's like it could be like a like thoda sa attractive lagna chahiye. It should be like
Yeah.
every time हर investor के लिए, like from a org founders perspective I'm saying this, कि हमेशा ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि like कि it's for the sake of the game. See man, from an investor perspective, everyone wants to make money, and esports is about the money side. It's very true. You cannot deny that part. CCVs right now, if I'm not wrong, you're working as a project manager in Gradle X. Things around everywhere goes like this only. Like everybody is not that much into esports for just like कि हाँ esports है, I want to do things bigger in India, I want to grow up the ecosystems. हाँ, बहुत लोगों की ऐसी सोच है, but it's esports, it's business. Everyone is here to make
Yeah.
money. Yeah. So I feel in
It's
a way,
pretty simple, like
yeah,
seeing. So our Siege, if you take for an example, we have $2,000 as the main prize pool, right?
yeah,
While other games, let's say, I don't want to pick those names. I think everyone knows which games I'm talking about. We see more than 2,000 or $5,000 tournaments happening in a weekly basis. So the numbers, right? That's just
yeah.
Yeah.
Like to be honest, I think this will attract many third-party TOs. Like just like esports has got the operational head and there's the SAN one. I think attracting you, seeing all those players. If let's
Yeah.
take it for example, if 500 teams compete in the community event. Take it for example, across our SA region, that will definitely attract a lot of TOs, other TOs out there. Even if there's not a very good viewership number, if they will see they can set up a number base for their team base and all, they can get that data, of course, the things, how the things work as a TO. So I personally feel maybe the TOs will come in, but वापस से like होता है ना, not every other TO knows how to do Rainbow Six stuff, and not every other TO knows how to handle the casters. So वो थोड़ा सा रहेगा, थोड़ा सा तो मसाला हर जगह problem रहेगा. But I think in a way now Ubisoft is, as very very directly involving the region, uh, compared to previous years. Maybe I just feel in a way that this will attract the other TOs, other orgs to just come in, pick up a Rainbow Six roster, or just do a Rainbow Six tournament. Because we have seen in the past, like when Tech was
Yeah, yeah,
doing their
definitely.
event, because when their Tech was doing the event, there was Villager Esports with Doko event. There was, if I'm not wrong, another Logitech event going on with some other TO. I used to see 3-4 tournaments going on along with Tech.
Yeah. So you said 500 teams, right?
Yeah,
That is itself is a very huge number actually.
yeah,
So
true. I just
TOs
give
are
an
more than
example.
happy with 128. If you guys are not aware, so 128 is the target for most of the PC games, right?
Okay.
So 500, even if we don't hit 500, 128, if we are getting in, I think more and more third-party TOs will be interested into Siege, since everyone right now is looking for an opportunity, right? So yeah,
True,
let's see.
true.
The participation actually does matter in these kind of things.
Especially for the
CCV,
future.
Yeah,
yeah,
Why? To see exactly how sustainable it is to keep on bringing in capital to the scene. If it is the same, it doesn't matter who the top teams are. I mean, for many other games, not just in this region, but in other regions as well, top teams, they remain the same way. It's always that rotation. It's a lot to do with the overall numbers you pull and how long can you keep pulling them, because me and Ariel as well, we have like a very personal experience with the SAR6C that we had. That overall, after 3 weeks, the
yeah,
number of people that kept on playing, that kept on coming back, really went down really badly towards the very, very end. Starting May, it was amazing. but then it kept going down. And that as a TO, when you have your own money going into it, when you have other brands and their money going into it, is obviously like, I mean, you can't handle losses, constant losses. You'll just be like, let's cut down on this, focus on something else, something that's growing, or like something that keeps on giving.
Yeah, because brands do see them as an investment, right? If you're putting in a $2,000 sponsorship, they must be looking like, okay, how we can increase our sales from this, or maybe how many people will reach out to it. The numbers, basically, the numbers game.
Yeah.
So I definitely agree with that. Yeah, Vinci, like one question from to you, like, uh, uh, I I'm able to hear a little bit of echo. Is this my mic? Hello, Vinci, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I
Like,
can hear you.
okay, fine, fine, fine. So my question was like being a very old Siege player. Like this is the question to Ariel too as a admin, as a towards you also, Vinci. Like, does like do you feel like Siege is dead in SA especially, like, or do you still feel like it's there? It's like it's not dead, but हैं खेलने वाले लोग हैं, मसाला ट्विटर पे होते रहता है, but do you feel like it's dead? Because like there are two reasons. One is the reason like is the game also बहुत सारे changes हो रहे हैं, सबको पसंद नहीं आता, and the second was like there are no competitive tournaments. So what are
Yeah.
your thoughts?
So, see, scene in SA is for sure not dead. That is there.
Okay.
Players felt like the game was very stale, and for
Okay.
sure there were no tournaments at that point of time. So that was the major reason that many players were quitting at that point of time. Like, I wouldn't even say quitting. I guess that we can say that as a break only, because I feel like most of the players are coming back now. Like, it has already gained a lot of players back, as you can see the last tournament that just happened. In that, a lot of teams came back. A lot of players played, which had already who all had already stopped playing. So I
Okay.
wouldn't say that it is dead for sure. So the lack of tournaments caused it to feel like that. But now that the tournaments are coming back, and also the changes done by Ubisoft, as the game was very stale at some point of time, now the lot of new maps, like they have started rolling out new maps and operators. The game is actually getting fun. The operators are coming that are also very unique and fun to play. So I feel like the scene can recover from the dip it had in the number of players. But yeah, I feel like we need to keep getting more content also, the way we are getting currently.
Yeah. CC, we do one thing now.
It's
If you
fine.
you
Just leave
Is
it.
it for
Leave it.
everyone? Is it this for
Yeah.
everyone? Because for me, it's normal. I see my input perfectly normal.
are you using any software just to cut it from the
Huh.
podcast? Are you using any
Huh.
software? Decline that software. Give direct input to the Discord.
Yeah, it feels like a
But
filter
I'm
only.
Uh,
okay. Okay. 1 second then.
if you are using Logitech Capture, close
No,
from
no, no.
Task Manager. हाँ
No,
हाँ नहीं
I'm
नहीं
just using software to bring in the input from my phone. But okay,
Oh,
I'll try
okay.
webcam.
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
I'll try like
please.
direct webcam. But that was also glitching. Let's see.
Like Ariel,
First time I've seen it.
you didn't answer.
So, I mean, numbers have declined a lot. I won't be like, I don't want to lie on that part.
No, no.
But then, if there is consistent tournaments happening, right, we can already see that many of them have already returned. All of them
Okay.
are like LFT, back in action, back into the community, back into
Yeah.
the comp scene, right?
Yeah.
So if we are seeing consistent tournaments, something that players can keep grinding there for,
True.
then I think we'll see more and more teams come back in. So like Vinci said, it's just a break for most of them, whoever stopped playing. Because once you come into the siege competitive, there's no way you can just quit it altogether.
And
Okay.
we
This
are
That
is
might
trying.
be
even
your
worse
problem. This is
actually.
something
Oh
else.
my god.
I have no idea now how to fix this.
We have 20 minutes into
Hmm.
the podcast and the CC. How you're casting then? अगर ये तेरा camera ऐसे होता रहता है तो.
No, this is only for Discord. This has never happened before. This has again
Wait,
never happened before. I have never encountered a
which
problem like
which
this.
webcam you're using for casting?
This is like a regular webcam for casts. I use my old iPhone 6. I've tried
Get
both of them
Flex,
right
flex.
now.
get
I've
a, get
tried
a, get a
different
webcam.
softwares.
Get a
हाँ वो भी
webcam.
किया.
You are
No, I have a web. The thing you just saw was a webcam.
there's a webcam. Okay.
Hmm. So
Then
this
I'm
is a
saying
Discord
get
issue.
a new webcam.
अरे This has never happened before. Yeah, I have never encountered this problem.
Cool, cool.
Uh, Let me see what I
No,
can
no,
do
no.
now.
It's fine. Let's keep it there. Like, thoda sa wo ho raha hai. Yeah, we are getting out of topic. It's fine. If you want to keep like
Anyways,
you can back and forth, you can try to ditch because I want to know your
yeah,
thoughts as
yeah,
a
yeah,
caster and
yeah,
as a
yeah.
PC
Yeah,
guy.
I'm talking. Yes,
Yeah. So two questions direct to you. Do you feel the
yes.
scene is dead as a caster?
No.
And the second thing, नहीं ऐसा इतना इतना नहीं है इतना डायरेक्ट जवाब नहीं देना थोड़ा सा उसको elongate करना
Yeah, yeah. 5 marker,
so
I know. I'm going to give accounts
and
exam, don't worry.
please and the second the second part, do you feel as a caster as you are there since man what you were casting since 2018 like I saw you cast
2020.
2020 nah
Yeah.
you were casting na the siege ka community event which Ariel and all were doing if I'm not wrong.
No, no, I still remember the first ever event I got, which was for Siege. Ariel got it to me. It was in
Okay.
April. It was in April 2020. It was some
Okay.
Aorus event, some 2 day thing, something. It was in 2020.
Okay, fine. So second
Anyways,
question, like, yeah, as a caster, do you feel like you don't get the opportunity, something like that, or do you feel like you are getting underpaid compared to the other games? Because now you are doing other games pretty well. So be
compared
very
to
frank around it.
I can't speak very recently since now I'm not on a freelance basis. I don't charge
Yeah,
freelance rates.
yeah.
But when it was before, compared to other games, yes, but it also is very much dependent on the TO that you are working with. That what are they willing to incorporate? Because the one thing that a lot of people in the public they don't understand is that the price pool you see for players, whatever the price pool is, 5 lakh, 10 lakh, I mean, any number, it's very different to the price pool that is there for talent, for broadcast managers, for administrators, for any backend people, not
Yeah,
just casters, not just people who will appear on camera. You have
yeah,
a very different price, like you have a very different pool from that. So never take the tournament prize money as basis because that is paid by sponsors. The all the talent that's been taken up by the TO. So that's very different. But yeah, compared to other games, I wouldn't say that much, but there was a little bit of a gap when it came to Siege and stuff. Now is that going to change? I need to see once new TOs come in, once more TOs join, and if they start going for more tournaments. Because right now there's only a single tournament organizer that is going to be TC handling Pro Series and Nationals. There is no other TO out there except for I think Platonia, but I'm not really sure about them, so I can't comment on that. But yeah, I need to see other TOs join in. Uske baad, then I can be like, okay, something is happening.
yeah. So like, do you also think like people do understand how Siege is difficult to cast compared to other games? Because I personally feel as a caster, Siege when it comes to Siege, you have to put 100% on it, which is just not do the
Yeah,
generic
you
play by
can't.
play. You
You
yeah.
can like if you gave me Siege as a game that I
Okay.
had never seen before, I
Okay.
could cast it, but I wouldn't cast it like thoroughly. Like I would practically, as a caster personally, I would just be like kill feed reading, like, oh, player one kills player two now moves into this office kind of room. Player two is now lying on the ground. Wow, and he has made holes in the floor. I would do that, but it requires practice. You can do it, you can pick it up, you need incentive. For other
Yeah,
games, I can personally say this, Bullet, you can also say this key. Yeah, go on.
yeah. This is why why I like from my experience, people don't understand when I tell them, okay, I'm gonna if you want me to cast Siege for like take it for example, man, uh 4 hours, 5 hours, because if there's a best of five match between two of the besties between Kira, Mercenaries, now Monkey LFO, like two of the top
Yeah.
teams in our region, that will definitely go to the fifth map. And that particular TOs
Hmm.
don't understand. They think that, oh, it's the same old game. If we want to pick up a caster, we can pick up at 500 per day. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
people and
agreed.
TOs and the talent managers don't understand that. I will put it out there to be very frank, and they just think like it's just a game out there, just like a five people fighting out. Like थोड़ा
Hmm.
Valorant अब active हुआ है तो maybe people are getting right कि ठीक है Valorant का अगर matches ना लंबा जा सकता है तो it can be the same for other games too. But I still think like हाँ लोग Siege को and many other TOs are just taking it. Okay, we have a client who wants to do a siege tournament. We'll just do it. We'll put some money to the caster. We'll put in some money to the admins if you are bringing up new admins. Baki paisa apne jeb. So this is my experience, to be very honest.
with Siege, when the tournaments were going on, actually, none of the admins used to get paid. So all the amount we had was always going towards the casters. So that was the amount of scene that was going on back in the day.
Like, are you
So
talking
yeah,
about the
that's
community events which we're doing with UB for for the Discord part, or are you talking about any particular TO?
no, that was obviously community funded. So we had no funding for that either way. So
Yeah,
that
Okay.
was
the
something
earlier
that
NSA
we took up
nationals
on
were,
our head.
yeah, those were all volunteer. All the
Yeah.
entire SA nationals that used to happen for all volunteer, everyone, be it admins, casters, producers, graphic designer, anyone, everything was volunteer.
We got like amazing animated assets made for
Yeah,
SA Nationals, and
who was
we
it?
had everything completely done in-house by mercenaries, actually.
Yes, the MRCZ socials guy. Yes, shout out to you. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
much respect,
I
man.
heard
Much
about
So
respect, to be very honest.
so we had like everyone actively pursuing, multiple teams never wanted their streams to be online. So
it.
we had few discussions over there multiple times,
Yeah.
and I think the last SAN that we did, Ubisoft granted us the complete license, broadcast license for this, which
Oh, halki se.
actually, oh, wow, who this?
Halki.
Oh,
Where, bro,
250p.
camera? Whoa, whoa, what's the time there, dude? Hulk?
It's 12:27.
How does
Why
Hulky
is
scam work? Mine doesn't. What is this, man?
अभी अभी मैं कुछ बोलना
how
चाहता
does
हूँ
it move?
सीसीवी बट मैं बोल नहीं सकता मैं बस आई एम ट्राइंग टू कंट्रोल दैट जोक cuz वो मेरे को गलत ला सकता है आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू कंट्रोल माय जोक ओवर हियर वो मैं ऑफ पॉडकास्ट बोलूंगा
No, so I was watching the podcast and I was saying कि मतलब you were talking about a few teams not wanting streams online. I was like, this is getting spicy. Let me join.
ठीक है भाई
Yes.
पाला
When
चलो
there is spice, there is Hulk.
So yeah, like we had lots of issues, and somehow the whole team, though they did not lose hope, they still wanted to get content out to the community. We had multiple casters join in.
so from a observer perspective from a like a viewer perspective in the CC like why they didn't want their games to be streamed
Uh, hmm, Multiple reasons, which I don't think I should disclose right now. Right?
is it about the strats or anything like
I don't know. Nothing much was provided to
yeah
us,
fine
so I don't want to
Yeah, we
assume
had no
anything.
control. Exactly.
Right?
मैं
Yeah.
एक
Uh,
काम करता हूँ
So
सीसीवी when my next paycheck comes I'll send you a cam bro trust me bro
Arey,
I'll
dude,
send you
trust me.
a cam
This is, I'm for sure, this is like a Discord issue. This has never happened to me. I've tried different cameras. That's the thing. See, this is my webcam. I'm using my phone. This is a webcam. I've tried two different things, different softwares. This is
which
Discord issue.
software हो सकता है might be
No,
like मैं
the webcam was directly in Discord as well. This is a different software. I tried OBS as well. I don't know what's going on. But
Bro,
anyways,
leave it, bro. It looks cool, bro. Leave it.
it's
Leave
cool
it.
yeah,
इसके
it
हाँ
kind
chill
of
scene
looks cool, so it's fine.
chill
Just
scene
leave it be.
like one thing that like from like if you ask like I'm not into PC I'm gonna put it out there but I just feel if every match gets streamed out there this is like I'll put it out there we are trying to do a console community event like थोड़ा सा Ubisoft से बात कर रहे हैं and my also my region is out there like मैं सारे matches करूँ but being now into casting with a TO doing some other games it's I'm not like मैं ऐसा commit नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ उस चीज़ पे because of like ऐसा भी कुछ बजट वगैरह कुछ हो नहीं रहा है वी आर टॉकिंग आई एम टॉकिंग विद लियाम एंड अदर पीपल एट यूबीसॉफ्ट बट स्टिल एवरीथिंग इज नॉट very clear about it like how it will go because console के लिए nobody will gonna no neither no TO is gonna come in if there is no money involved तो हम भी
yeah.
सोच रहे हैं बट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आई जस्ट पर्सनली थिंक कि हाँ अगर हर लाइक मैचेस स्ट्रीम होंगे तभी एक ऐसा मैसेज बाहर भी जा पाता है आउट देयर ऑन द इंटरनेट आउट देयर ऑन द रीजन कि ओके दिस पर्टिकुलर टीम इज प्लेइंग अगेंस्ट दिस पर्टिकुलर टीम देयर इज अ मैच गोइंग ऑन एक बताता है कि ओके द कम्युनिटी इज अलाइव चाहे वो 2018 हो चाहे वो 2022 हो इट्स
Hmm.
सिंपल एज दैट
Yeah.
okay now
So,
Halki is here what are your thoughts on SAN Halki
bro, leave SAN, bro. I just wanna know when does Vinci play?
He doesn't for now.
I mean, we've seen multiple teams returning. Is Andy returning as well?
Oh my god, the
Uh,
Never Diamond days. Oh.
no, not really, because we don't really have those old players playing. So they
Yeah.
quit
Yeah.
like quite a long while back. Even when the scene was alive, they had other priorities. They had to focus on work, studies, etc. So they quit that at that point of time only. So not ND, but there might be something else. Let's see.
Oof, oof, oof. That's nice. That's nice. Old players returning here. That's good to see. So yeah, I mean, SAN is kind of bringing the groove back at least for a lot of teams, a lot of old teams. So it seems like things are gonna spice up soon. It's not that great a price pool. Ke matlab, lot of people are attracted, but the ecosystem is building, and that's nice. Maybe not in 6 months, not in a year, but down the line, 3 4 years, we'll have a really strong support system for SAN.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, Ariel, you were saying something?
No, no. I was just agreeing to her.
फिर से भाग गया. ठीक है, आ गया. The only thing I'm like, as a as a viewer, as an observer, like from social media, of course, I'm very scared about, if I'm gonna put it out there, if Ubisoft will come back for another year or not. Like, after this whole budget, after this whole plan comes to an end, and we still don't have that viewership to like up I like I just don't feel in a way कि up till and unless people understand Siege, because Siege is not that a viewer friendly game when it comes to an our region. Not a lot of people understand what is even Rainbow Six Siege is, except the players who play the game. Even take it for example, back when Tech was doing their what was that division wala league? What was that name? CCV? Sorry, मेरे को नाम नहीं याद आ रहा है. जो उनका एक लीग चलता था जिसमें डिवीजन 1 थे, डिवीजन 2 था, डिवीजन 3 था.
I
इवन इन
have a name that is controversial.
नहीं तो एक नहीं नहीं, ये सब नहीं करना है, मसाला नहीं करना है यार. एक ही टीम है जिसने सीन को बढ़ा किया, और कोई था भी नहीं उस
I'm
टाइम पे.
just kidding. Much respect, honestly. Much respect, man. But
हाँ,
yeah,
तो उस टाइम ऐसा था, लाइक आई यूज्ड टू सी 12-13 पीपल वाचिंग. उस टाइम तो मेरे स्ट्रीम पे आते थे यार 20-22 लोग देखने. Back in
See,
2019, back in 2018.
the viewership, obviously, we can't expect the average as well for Siege at this point. Because people, like the viewers itself, right? It will be maximum of whoever is following the scene or is active in the scene. Because first of all, we don't have any famous dogs here, so that their followers will come watch.
That's
It's
nice, nice,
all
nice.
of the teams present here are just players who are just good at what they're doing. So we don't
Yeah,
have any org representation as such to bring in the views from outside as well.
Yeah.
It's just the pure organic reach of the players that's bringing in the views. So looking at that, I say like maybe an average of 200, 250 if we are lucky.
if
Yeah,
we are
what
I
that's
was
a
don't
big
the
see
number.
anything
That's
more
a
than that.
maximum?
हाँ, वो तो
What was
maximum पे
the?
आ गए.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, no.
Being
I remember the
optimistic,
exact
right?
number. 283 to 84 concurrent viewers on semi-final South Asian Nationals. That's what I
Yeah.
remember. That was the maximum Siege has
It's
gotten.
it's easily doable if the scene is back to where it was, if it's
Yes.
back active with all the players, all the odds coming back in, some masala here and there every week, fights happening every day in Discord. So then if that scene
Oh.
is going on, then we can have like around 280,
Mhm.
two
Okay,
fifty,
like
two
now,
eighty.
now you being an admin, do you think like अगर ये मसाला, ये toxicity between the players, cause like मैंने experience तो PlayStation पर console पे किया है, region को कहाँ कहाँ पे पहुंच जाते हैं जब scrims और tournaments में करवाता था, तो like I'm favoring Indian teams and all. Do you think that कि अगर वो थोड़ा सा भी वो एक होता है ना कि be a mature guy, be the good guy, and थोड़ा सा उसको हटा भी दें तो overall viewership बढ़ेगी, या फिर do you think कि ना ये लोग ऐसे ही हैं?
This
Dude.
is there everywhere
SSCC.
actually. Like
Yeah.
politics masala is there in all the games. Like there's no clean game anywhere. multiplayer means there will be some or the
Yeah,
other thing every now and then.
that I agree, man. That I agree. But
Yeah.
if you are not allowing us to compare the other games when it comes to number, you cannot also allow us to like compare with the toxicity, right? Even if they do
Yeah,
drama, if they
yeah,
do drama,
sadly, toxicity is the only thing we are matching with the other games and nothing else. Maybe if possible, we might even go a little bit higher than few of the active games. But
इतना
that's
सच
it.
नहीं बोलना था.
As of now, that's all we have.
ना I just personally think man कि like मैंने notice किया है like कि हाँ हम इस टीम को नहीं देखेंगे क्योंकि हमसे better खेलते हैं या फिर हाँ तुम Valorant का logo flex कर लो.
No, it's a LED. Bro, cam is finally working. I've joined
हाँ
in browser.
finally हाँ.
Let's start this broadcast. Yes.
Broadcasters.
Sorry, array, caster man. You can take the caster out of the broadcast, but you cannot take the broadcast out of the caster. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice punchlines bro. English casting नहीं आती नहीं तो मैं भी English ऐसा punchline मारता हूँ तेरे मुंह पे फेंक. Go on CCV, you have your thoughts in your mind. काफी वक्त से आप कैमरे की वजह से. Please go on.
No, what was the last this thing? Masala, na? No, yes, we need it. Yes,
We need it. Yeah.
please.
We need it.
See, there is viewership because partly there is masala. जब तक कोई किसी से
हाँ.
चिढ़ेगा नहीं, वो stream पे आके उसको गाली नहीं देगा. As simple
Yeah,
as that.
think about it.
Yeah.
Look, every single time there's been something on Discord, anything that has happened, the big Discord problems, small Discord problems, about anything. वो एक दो लोग लड़ रहे हैं लड़ने दो. People have joined those infamous Discord voice calls with like 10, 15 people. Then the Twitter masala that follows, be it about any tournament, be it about any person, I don't know, getting banned or something. Kya, dude, the stuff that used to happen. I still remember Ariel sharing like Discord the statistics that look how much we have grown in the past like 2 days. Look at this. Oh my god.
So we
ऐसा
had
because
this monthly
happens.
target of number to reach, also,
Yeah.
like number of messages that we have to reach every month. So we used to just see whenever there's masala happening if we have crossed it or not. Most of the time, whenever this masala is happening, always we used to hit the target. So we were like, this month quota is done. Whatever comes next is profit. So every month we had this track of how many messages, voice
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
लाइक तो फिर एक ऐसा एक काम करते नहीं मेरे दिमाग में बहुत अच्छा आइडिया आ रहा है. गो टू द टीम्स ऑर्ग्स एंड स्टफ ऐसा फिर वो स्क्रिप्टेड मसाला कर लेते हैं ना अगर
No,
नंबर
उसमें that's not.
We don't need to
no.
script. No, we don't need to
Yes.
script here. It's happening already on its own.
but we being on keeping the jokes aside, be on a serious, I just feel maybe like banter, healthy rivalry, ऐसा कुछ थोड़ा बहुत poke करने in game में
That-
बढ़िया है. वो it's a good
It's
thing. It
there.
happens in Valorant, it happens in Free Fire, it happens in BGMI. No problem in that.
There is a
But-
big difference.
Go on.
And the difference is, see, all the things I've experienced in Valorant between the stuff between teams or like organizations, that's like still very commercial. Valorant is
Yeah.
very commercial. And
Yeah.
I'm speaking this from like personal experience. It's very commercial. Siege,
I agree.
everyone knows everyone. You will find people from MRCZ and Kira queuing rank every single day because that's how it is. Everyone knows everyone. If you are in the scene, it's not that like you don't have that much of a rivalry. Everyone is friends. You may have had something bad in the past, you may have said gali galoch to someone, but it's still going to be fine and you can still be friends. So it's very different jo banter type cheez hota hai in Valo. In like big games it's something completely else. In South Asian Siege it's very close knit, so it doesn't work. Everyone knows everyone.
Don't you think like it gives her a wrong message?
Like as in
Because I have seen in past India Pakistan hote hue without
that
any.
yeah, that doesn't also happen in Siege that much. I mean, sometimes some people are garbage. They will bring that up.
Yeah.
I don't like those people as long as
Yeah.
you keep countries out. But the thing is, in Siege, you have like people from different countries playing together in the same team. That's one of the best things. You will not see that too much in Valo. Like only hardly like 1-2 teams which are multinational. So in Siege, it's not that much there. But yeah, whichever people who I say they do it, it's garbage. I hate that. I'll never go there when it comes to masala. No, I'll straight up, I've like banned or kicked 1-2 people for that, I think.
Flex.
Yes, admin powers.
Yeah. Yeah, Vinci, please go on if you have any thoughts, man.
Yeah, masala, I feel like if we are talking about that, it is obviously healthy for our scene at least. It for
Yeah.
sure increases Discord participation or stream participation.
ओके यार ये ऐसे ऐसे जवाब मैंने एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किए थे बट ठीक है ऐसा अब मेरे पास
See, masala is good. Kind of जब तक personal नहीं होता ना एकदम edgy
या
नहीं हो जाता तब तक
या
it's fine.
या या आई एग्री विद दैट आई एग्री
तेरी
विद दैट
मम्मी मेरी मम्मी जब तक नहीं आता
अरे
everything is fine. It's as simple as that.
लाइक आई एग्री विद दैट पार्ट अगर अगर इफ वही ना वही मैं वही कह रहा है कि हेल्दी बैंटर अच्छा है थोड़ा पोक वो करना टीम्स एक दूसरे पे मीम्स बना रही है दैट इज फाइन बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू लाइक कि थोड़ा पर्सनल को इन गेम लाइक हाँ वो होता है ना कि आप अपने वर्ड्स का जब आप एक्शन में गेम के साथ हो यू डिफीट दैट टीम आप फाइनल में हरा दो 3 मैप 2 मैप ऐसे ही पे हरा के मतलब फेंक दो बाहर डीके दैट इज गुड बट अगर वो ऐसा ट्विटर पे चलता है तो आई जस्ट फील इन अ वे मैन कि हाँ भाई थोड़ा गलत मैसेज जाता है because I have spoken to very much about this with UV peeps. I will be very frank, and they have agreed on this part. Okay, like we have seen people going thoda sa on the other way, and that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good.
Bro, it's okay, bro. Twitter kholo, just block a few words. That's it. Life is fine. Yeah,
But
that's
then
it.
you're missing out on masala.
No, it's okay, bro.
Yeah, but you
थोड़ा
know
masala
that
मैं
yeah,
कभी project करेगा.
that is there. At one point, masala
By the
becomes
way,
like
just CCV, I
too
want to
much.
let's interrupt you. तेरे mic से when you are speaking, पूरा ऐसा हवे का एकदम ऐसा गश आ रहा है.
Hmm.
If you can just enable that Discord पे voice cancellation वाला जो भी है वो होता
I'm
है ना
on
filter वाला.
Discord web.
ओ ओके हाँ whenever you are speaking वो थोड़ा सा ऐसा आ रहा है तो मेरे को तो आवाज आ रही है आई एम नॉट श्योर कि क्या स्ट्रीम पे सही से आवाज आ रहा है या नहीं आई एम जस्ट नॉट श्योर गो
Audio
ऑन
नहीं आ
अच्छा
रहा.
ऑडियो नहीं आ रहा आई एम जस्ट लेटिंग यू नो
Uh, hello. Okay, oh, wait.
या या गो ऑन
Is it still there? Hello.
हाँ फाइन फाइन नाउ इट्स फाइन थोड़ा आवाज कम है बट वो आवाज नहीं आ रहा फाइन गो ऑन
Okay.
वॉल्यूम बढ़ा दूंगा
Yeah. What were we
Rename the
saying?
stream to personal TC, मतलब personal CCV का technical solutions.
Yeah.
Please.
Tech check. Yes.
imagine
I'll make
imagine
sure.
imagine this happening on an SAN stream
It won't. It won't. It won't.
Bro.
No, this has never happened before. There's a Discord problem. We don't use Discord
हो
for
रहा
any
है
stream.
हो रहा है अरे हाँ आई अंडरस्टैंड
But yes, where were we?
we were way on masala Twitter UB
Yes. Yeah. At some point, the like light-hearted masala turns into like very personal attacks and all. That is yeah. At that point, it needs to be stopped. I still remember a couple of instances in like not just Discord, but in like Twitter as well, where there have been like weird ass like threats and stuff like "ghar aa jaunga" and all that, and that's like weird, and like those are weird people. But overall, there can still be arguments and all. That's perfectly fine. Malab, as long as it doesn't cross that line, which it doesn't too much, just because of a couple of people. It's not because of like what the discussion is about. It's about kaise log kar rahe hain. And as long as you get rid of those people, it's fine. It doesn't matter.
do you think like if two teams like जो है टूर्नामेंट में like beat any team ऐसा उनका कुछ ट्विटर पे रैंट होता है और वो फिर कुछ ऐसा
Against each
करते हैं हाँ हाँ टिकट फॉर एग्जांपल ना
Okay.
कि मेरे और तुम्हारी टीम है वी आर प्लेइंग अंडर t-of-esports.in मैं उसका एग्जांपल दूंगा बी ऑन द सेफ साइड तो वी आर डूइंग ऑन ट्विटर और हम जाके ऐसा कुछ गेम में करते हैं तो लाइक उस पे टीओ शुड टेक एन एक्शन
नहीं. Unless I mean depends हुआ क्या है. If you are writing like really like terrible stuff in the game chat, and the one thing is Rainbow Six game chat is shown on stream, you can't prevent
Yeah.
it from being streamed. Like you can't prevent
My
it
boy
from
got my
not being
point.
shown.
Yeah.
Right. So then it's bad. But unless it's not like if it's like regular like teasing and stuff, but yeah, it's upon the players. I don't think the players will be doing this. I know, like Bullet, you have said like imaginary scenario, but I don't think any like regular player will be doing this unless they're like some random, very new person who has just signed up who doesn't know a lot about the scene. Experienced people will not go for this stuff. No.
There's PR training in Augsburg. If you
Yeah,
don't know.
I was coming to that. I was coming to now. I think like now SN has announced many random third party teams will come in. एक बात जो चीज़ मुझे लगता है, लाइक टेक इट फॉर एग्जांपल मैन, एवरी अदर टीओ, व्हेन यू टेक वैलोरेंट फॉर एग्जांपल, ठीक है, कोई नई टीम बनती है ना, तो एक उनका एक थोड़ा होता है कि लाइक कंटेंट प्लान होता है, थोड़ी बहुत चीज़ें होती है जो उनको ओवरऑल ग्रो करने में, डेवलप मतलब ग्रो होने में, डेवलप होने में थोड़ा एक रीच बनाए बेसिकली। एंड दैट आई फील कि वो यहाँ टेक एनी एक्टिव स्टील टीम जो भी खेलने वाली है, द टीम्स हु प्लेड इन कम्युनिटी कप जो नोन है, द टीम्स आर गोना प्ले इन टेक प्रो लीग। थैंक यू बाबा गुस्ता फॉर रिमाइंडिंग मी इन द चैट, मैं भूल गया था, जो भी खेलने वाली है। So I just don't feel in a way you are doing the things, if you are calling yourself a proper organization or a team, कि हाँ जो अपने players को बोल रहे हो कि be active on Insta, do these kind of stuff, be active on YouTube, एक हफ्ते में 1-2 बार stream कर लो, जितना Twitter पे active हो rather than bantering about it, like put that energy towards a positive side, जो थोड़ा और ecosystem को grow होने में, like एक presence बनाने में help करे, rather than just going on Twitter कि हाँ ये तो scrim finder है। समझ रहे हो लाइक मैं क्या कहना चाह रहा हूँ, लाइक वो चीज ज्यादा बेटर है rather than कि तुम ऐसा बैंटर करो आके। लाइक इफ यू आर अ टीम, टेक फॉर एग्जांपल कीरा ई स्पोर्ट्स मैं लेता हूँ, यू हैव 5 पीपल ओवर देयर, अगर 5 में से 3 लोग को भी इफ यू कैन सपोर्ट लाइक 3 ऑफ द मेजर प्लेयर्स जिनका एक थोड़ा सा कंटेंट वाला प्लान है, आई एम जस्ट पुटिंग आउट एग्जांपल क्योंकि कीरा ई स्पोर्ट्स आर माय फ्रेंड्स, मैं ऐसा एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ, तुम जाके बोल सकते हो कि हाँ ब्रो तुम करो, स्ट्रीम भी करो, तुम जाके थोड़ा सा लाइक कंटेंट भी ना जाके अपने इंस्टाग्राम पे, एंड थोड़ा कुछ ऐसा करो कि हाँ एक इकोसिस्टम दिखे, रायत है कि बस यू आर जस्ट अ टीम, यू आर प्लेइंग फॉर द प्राइज मनी।
Yeah, Kira normally does that. I mean, I see Athar
आई
putting
सी
out
किया,
his
या दैट्स व्हाई आई गिव द
videos
एग्जांपल।
almost every week. So yeah, I go ahead and like it always. Share नहीं करता but like कर देता हूँ.
So what do you think, Vinci, being as the like अब आप inactive हो, you have like doing things in your life, like you are doing things like जो आपको responsibilities हैं जो भी आप कर रहे हो अपनी life में, do you think like कि हाँ थोड़ा बहुत अब ऐसे चालू हुआ है तो खेलेंगे, compete करेंगे, rather than कि हाँ ये तो बस ऐसे ही है?
So depends. So I would still keep it as a side thing only because I'm working right now. So if I
Okay.
have time, I can go for it. But if I don't have time, then I don't have an option also. So it would be better like if we have the schedule also already in hand. So if we have the tournaments in weekends or like after 6 p.m. I would say. So that time it's very playable for almost everyone. So if
Yeah.
it's scheduled accordingly, so I guess people like me or other people who are working or studying also, even they can participate in this.
So this thing with Siege, right? I think most of the players in the community were playing this when they were in their college. So right when Siege scene became active, that is now, most of them got into work and then everyone is like focused more towards work or either higher studies. So the whole batch, you can say. So I've seen few people tweet as well about this. So many of them are in jobs. So they're like, even they can't participate. They don't know because of the timings and stuff. Maybe if the schedule is out little bit early as to when the games will be, or if there's room for negotiation for these teams, then maybe we can see few more people coming back to the game, I guess.
So for this, I would say props to TC again. The last tournament that TC used to organize, the league tournament, that used to have very nice and flexible schedule for everyone. They tried to
Yeah.
accommodate everyone as much as possible. Like they
Okay.
tried to like, yeah, as I said, accommodate as many people. So if we can have this one also like that only, so I would say we can have lot more players coming back and participating.
Lesser forfeits.
Yeah.
या क्योंकि 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 लाइक मेरे को पता चला था लाइक इन द लास्ट, लाइक दिस इज व्हाई व्हेन आई गेस आई ट्वीटेड इट, और मैंने किसी को बोला ऑन अ कमेंट लाइक पीपल नीड टू टेक द एसेंस जो अभी हो रहा है, दिस वन वेरी सीरियसली, यू हैव टू पुट आउट द नंबर्स, यू हैव टू गिव द कि एक ऐसा रिस्पॉन्स दो यूबी को टेक को कि दे हैव टू कम बैक। दिस इज वेयर आई फील कि लाइक ओवरऑल तो ग्लोबली काफ़ी लोग बोल रहे हैं ईयर 7 इज डू और डाई फॉर सीज, आई जस्ट फील वे फॉर साउथ एशिया ऑल्सो टू कीप सीज अलाइव, थोड़ा कॉम्पिटिटिव वाइज भी, देयर और भी सम प्लेयर्स, मेरे जैसा कोई रैंडम वेला डेफिनेटली खेल रहा होगा कंसोल पे, बट एक प्रॉपर इकोसिस्टम के लिए आई जस्ट फील वे कि दिस इज ऑल्सो द ईयर, इट्स डू और डाई।
Yep. Yep.
ऐसा ऐसा हम लोग चुप क्यों जा रहे हैं बीच में?
No, I'm thinking, ki, like, if will there be any other future possibility for CJ? There can be, if, but this has to lay the groundwork. Like, this has to be the base. And this year, alongside what we see from the players and overall what the general community goes for, like, is the watching going to be like maintained and stuff or not? Or is there going to be anything else? Because keeping that in mind, we are also not just in competition with like other esports titles, we are in competition with ourselves. What used to happen in
Yeah.
Siege, what used to happen before, with all that, with all those nationals back then. The thing was, back then nationals were not constant. It was what,
Yeah.
one weekend of constant streaming every 3 months. Was that the format? Every
Yeah.
3 months, yeah, like one weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days of broadcasts and stuff, and obviously those got like decent viewers, constant like 100 watching and all. But now that we have a lot more planned and hopefully more tournament organizers join, and there is going to be a lot more, like every single month for like 1 or 2 weeks there will be stuff. We need the audience retention and we need more people coming in.
This is directly TEC speaking.
Yes. No, but if other TOs
Nah,
also
this is
go
this
for it,
is
who knows?
yeah, exactly. I completely agree with this issue on point. Like even if I'm not wrong, Ishan Arias now is in the chat. Thank you so much for joining in, sir. But I also feel in like where he tweeted about it or maybe replied to someone. I retweeted that. कि this is not just about tech. Like other TOs like जैसे भी करें, I have nothing ऐसा कुछ, but जो भी करो थोड़ा सोच समझ के करो and have respect for the players, have respect for the caster, have respect for the everyone who is working towards you rather than your own orgs people, right? जो जो आपके सैलरी पे हैं rather than you are getting paid. कोई भी बंदा का वॉलंटियर करके एडमिन कर रहा है तो उसका भी टाइम फ्री नहीं है, और कोई कास्टर बंदा आपके लिए पेड भी कर रहा है तो उसका भी टाइम फ्री नहीं है. रिस्पेक्ट एवरीवन. जो मैं हर टीओस के साथ लाइक लिटरली आई वर्क विद 5-6 टीओस. आई डोंट सी एवरी अदर टीओ रिस्पेक्टिंग एवरी अदर्स टाइम. इट्स जस्ट लाइक दैट कि वी आर पेइंग यू मनी एंड तुम हमारे गुलाम हो पूरे दिन भर के लिए. तो ऐसा 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 नहीं होना चाहिए. दिस इज द थिंग दैट मैं जब if I'm not wrong, I talk with some of the players from Mercenaries also. I talk with some of the players from Kira Esports also. I talk with some of the old players from ESM also. सबने इस बात को बोला कि लाइक जब हम अदर टीओस के जब जब गेम खेलते थे दे आर नॉट वेरी फ्रेंडली. वो तो सीधा बोल देते थे कि आपको हमारा खेलना है खेलो, नहीं तो फोरफिट कर दो. Until unless it was a semi finale or a finale. It's a blank statement. I'm not. मैं ऐसा कुछ मक्खन या sugar coat करके नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. This is what I have
Wait,
like talked to
ESM
other
played
people.
finale? What?
अरे मैं वैसा बात किया था तो
Here's
उस पे
some
नहीं
gods,
किया.
bro.
Yeah, ESM analyst must have been some god person then.
नहीं मतलब जो मेरी मेरी जितनी बात हो भाई, जितने भी प्लेयर्स से जितने मेरी रेगुलर बेसिक बात होती है सबसे ही मेरे को जवाब आया कि व्हेन वी आर प्लेइंग टेक थोड़ा सा भी किसी और टीओस के साथ क्लैश हो जाता तो वो मैं यही बोलते थे अनलेस अनटिल फिनाले. क्योंकि ऐसा लीग वाला सिस्टम कोई और टेक के अलावा कोई करा नहीं रहा था ना कि आपका रेगुलर बेसिस पे हो रहा है तो यू कैन जस्ट स्किप इन मैचेस एंड प्ले. ठीक है, जहाँ भी हो रहा था बेस्ट ऑफ 3 सिंगल एलिमिनेशन. तो टीओस एकदम के उनका एडमिन हमेशा ऐसे ही बोलते थे आई एम नॉट गोना नेम दीस टीओस, राइट? मेरे को प्रॉब्लम नहीं फंसने का, मेरे को मसाला नहीं चाहिए, सिंपल एज दैट. वो सीधा ये बोलते थे भाई हमारा खेलना है खेलो, नहीं तो तुम जाके उनका ही खेल लो. तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, ठीक है? यू हैव टू रिस्पेक्ट इट, राइट?
Yeah,
Yeah, TEC had been very generous that way. Matlab, the way that given players flexibility was amazing.
thank you.
They used to ask players itself,
टू
like,
टू
if
थैंक यू बोल
you are
रहे.
able to play at that time, we'll schedule your match. Else, like they really ask literally everyone, like if all your players are available, then only we'll schedule. At one point of time, it was like that.
It got misused as well
Yeah.
at a
या
certain point,
आई एग्री टू दैट.
but yeah, I mean, props to TEC.
एरियल सिटिंग एट द बीच चिलिंग. ओके
I'm just
सो
taking in all the info that you guys are giving out.
so what do you think as an admin dude? Like कुछ कुछ है या फिर ये ऐसे ही चलेगा? आएगी व्यूअरशिप थोड़ी बहुत, it will be there and done and dusted. Done and dusted. That is a wrong proverb that I'm using right now. Like, will it just be there for the game's sake because UB is doing it, or do you see that it will grow more as
It
an
might
admin
grow more.
perspective? Okay.
I mean, it it doesn't matter what perspective, right? Admin or whatever
ठीक है
player,
भाई.
doesn't matter. Like the state of the community won't change no matter what perspective you're looking at. So going by the views, it's a long shot at the moment, but let's see. Let's hope for the best. Getting the players back active is the
LG is the main
initial thing.
concern.
Yeah.
Is the main
Getting
thing, I
them,
guess. Is the
And
main thing,
getting
I
more
guess.
people.
yeah. We need to get them back up. So many, I don't think most of the old guys even follow Siege anymore that they know something
Yeah.
like this is happening in the community.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yes. Yes.
getting the
Yes.
news across, maybe a better promotion this time rather than just putting it in one or two places, like having it promoted everywhere, unofficially if possible through Ubisoft side.
Yeah.
So marketing is something that's been very much ignored for Rainbow Six Siege for some reason. And if they are
Okay.
putting in little bit effort in this region, then I think we can get a significant spike of viewership and players coming back into action. Maybe even new people coming back in. You know, they'll be like, let's try something other than Valorant for now, because Valorant has opened up opportunities for multiple people out there, like numerous people. So maybe they will be interested into trying out Siege as well, seeing how complex it is. Multiple things you can do rather than just pick blind people. So yeah, let's see.
Diss कर दो भाई तुम Valorant को. Like now this comes to CCV. You casted the community event. Do you saw new teams, new players name?
New players I hadn't heard of in a while. A couple of them, yes. Players who are still active. I mean, yeah, the major teams were still there. Kira, MHLFO, MOCZ.
उनकी बात नहीं
Players
कर रहा मैं,
who,
वो तो रहती ही है.
हाँ,
कुछ
वो
नया
तो है.
देखा?
Yeah. People I didn't recognize, yes, but that can be because of, I don't know, maybe I hadn't heard about them. But overall,
Okay.
yeah, I from the matches I casted, this was a thing that our broadcast started from the quarterfinals when there were 8 teams
Yeah.
remaining.
Yeah.
Out
हाँ
of those
हाँ हाँ.
8, 4 were well-known teams. Other 4, yeah, they were new. I think more at the grassroots level. I don't know about the players, but there were a lot of people registered up. I think we almost reached like 200 or something. So definitely there must have been newer players who I don't know about, or or like people who haven't been that much in the community overall.
Yeah, man, I just feel कि जो अभी announce हुआ है, that like Kira, Mercenaries, now Mangil, like जो भी पुराने players हैं जो अभी भी active है, जो खेल रहे हैं, वो तो रहेंगे. But this is more of like a very big opportunity to all the new guys out there. Take for example, I
Yes.
moved to PC from console and मैं फिर अब एक team बनाऊँ अपनी. Take it for like कोई नया बंदा PC पे आ रहा है, कोई अपना Rainbow Six में 5 लोग ऐसा shift कर रहे हैं. They get bored from rank, they want to go into esports, they want to like थोड़ा सा कि like हम भी competitive खेलें. This is more of an opportunity to all of these guys. And now when this questions comes in this scenario, this is where I feel कि like क्या है player base नया Siege का in our region? Being an outsider, being the console guy, or being just the guy who observes a lot, I don't think so कि है. I might be wrong. I'll be really happy if I get proved wrong, but मुझे नहीं लगता कि है bro, cause ऐसे यार रेनबो सिक्स डिस्कॉर्ड इज डेड. मेरे को उतने मैसेज दिखते नहीं है. आई टोल्ड एरियल टू प्लीज मेक अ कंसोल थ्रेड में भी कोई आया, कोई नहीं आया. इवन स्पैम दोस लिंक एवरीवेयर. पाकिस्तान, बांग्लादेश हर रीजन में जाके स्पैम किया मैं. बट ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. बट आई जस्ट फील इन अ वे कि लाइक man, I'm very scared to be very honest. Being my favorite game for like past from what Operation Health, I just don't want to see it dying in my region. Because even if I stream for 10 hours a day, some days, एक बंदा जरूर चैट में आके बोलेगा, bro, what is Rainbow Six? मोबाइल पे है क्या? Now finally Rainbow Six Mobile is coming in. I have an answer today. नहीं तो मैं तो बोल देता भाई तुम जाके PUBG मोबाइल खेलो.
Hey, what about the Pro Series? Does it have 3 divisions?
No,
No.
Pro
No.
Series is going to be
Single
double
division.
elimination bracket. So we
Yeah.
have 2 qualifiers. Each qualifier, top 4 teams move on. That's total 8 teams. 8 teams, double elimination bracket, and they'll be fighting for prize of $2,000 and SCN qualifying points. And this will happen. And plus, again, for grassroots people as well, I'm just going for blatant promotion now. But we also have
Chill,
more
chill.
community cups with our 6 credits there. and the community cups can also be there like as your favorite, like the best method of getting experience. It just doesn't has to be the qualifiers. Community cups are going to be a regular thing.
Okay, so
Okay,
it's
so
like
all the matches are
week.
getting broadcast.
Not all, but like
हाँ, फिर
majority.
आगे ना.
Pro series, obviously, the double elimination, every single match, every single BO3, it's going to be broadcasted. As for the community cup, I think it's going to start from quarterfinals, like it was right now.
No, this
Qualifiers,
this
I'm
is.
not
Please go
sure,
on, go on. Go on, go on, go on.
but yeah, the qualifiers which are happening right now, I'm not sure. I'll get the broadcast schedule in like tomorrow, day after or something.
Chill, chill, chill.
But yeah, most of the matches will be broadcasted. Most.
Now this is where we feel now. If those players don't see their matches getting streamed, most of the players will back out from playing. Trust me on this
Why?
one. Because
Many
because
don't want it to be streamed actually.
हाँ
Yeah.
वो
That's special.
वो होता है तो अच्छी बात है, ठीक है bro. Cause from like my perspective or my experience, I just feel in a way कि like हाँ ऐसा लगता है यार हमारा मैच स्ट्रीम नहीं हो रहा, अरे यार हमारा मैच को कास्ट नहीं करा ये लोग, why are we not important? Like होता है ना, you are not giving that proper attention ना. तो I just feel whoever is responsible, if they're tech responsible, they should do it. Even if like you be responsible for this, I should put it out there. होना चाहिए like from the like it should
Any-
be there.
Yeah, any player watching this, you want your match to be streamed, get in the quarterfinals. That's it. And then you'll
ठीक
hear
है भाई.
me or like any of the casters cast over it. I'll go for a special request. I'll speak Bish Bash.
CCV is just saying, yeah, CCV is saying, just get good if you want to get on
Yeah.
screen.
No, reach the quarterfinals. That's it. If you want a 100% working method, free gems, Clash of Clans, like 100% ऐसा चल जाए, reach quarterfinals, then everything is going to be broadcasted. We'll have
Yeah.
nice graphics.
It was
we'll
just
have
a
your
suggestion, man. It
team
was
logo.
But yeah, normally it's the other way around. Like how Bullet you were saying, na, कि players
हाँ.
want their matches to be streamed. Honestly, from being a player and from being you know with the players don't want their matches to be streamed. I still remember one of the days our match was being streamed and Ariel was playing with us. He was like, I'm gonna do some stupid stuff and this is gonna come on stream. I'm embarrassed already. So I mean, players really don't want their matches to be streamed
Okay.
at certain
ठीक है
points.
फिर, no
But
problem.
yeah, that's bad actually. They should get it streamed. Ariel, when are you returning to competitive play though?
नहीं.
I don't know, man. I'm LFA, but I don't see anyone picking me up. Looks like no one wants good players in their team
Just
anymore.
5 people join.
Project manager इतने फ्री होते हैं?
One CS game, bro, every day, every week.
Bro, they're now allowing 4 bandit charges to be placed on a hatch. This is your time, bro.
Wow, let's go.
Yes, will we see the infamous 23 kill record being broken?
Yeah, paper mouse pad incoming,
Yeah,
boy.
oh my god. The
Newspaper, mouse pad.
newspaper. Oh my god.
Oh,
Jesus.
Tecmos, bro.
Some memories, man.
Uh,
Vinci, you are quite very much like, I want to know your thoughts, man. What's going on in your mind? Please speak up. There's no problem. ऐसा खुल्लम खुल्ला बोलने का कुछ ऐसा है नहीं. बस कुछ मसाला नहीं करना मेरे.
Uh, no, what other topic? Because on this podcast, has the Rainbow Six Mobile been discussed?
You have your thoughts on Rainbow Six Mobile? Go on, man. I have no
I
problem.
want to see the potential it has because I am a bit scared. In just a bullet, you said you were scared for Rainbow Six. I'm scared for mobile Rainbow Six. I have
Man,
like
I'm
this
not
feeling,
that much scared. I'm not that much scared. Like, I'll put it out there, my thoughts. Nobody knows how Rainbow Six works in India. Just be it there. If they don't do good promotion, they don't do good marketing, the big influencer creators won't play कुछ ऐसा regular नहीं on a regular basis. Because take the
There's a
Valorant
great
roadmap as
example of that.
example. Yeah, Riot Games came in. उनको पता था इंडिया में होगा, there's a huge market for it. गलत comparison कर रहा हूँ, तभी हुआ.
There's a brilliant example for mobile game failing.
हाँ,
Fortnite.
take
Fortnite
it for
mobile.
COD Mobile, bro. COD Mobile.
हाँ,
Why
even-
did COD Mobile fail? We
That's
have Team
still-
Vitality still active in our region. बात कुछ और है. I won't put it out there. I know the reasons, but still Team Vitality is there. They are good player base. But why is not happening? अभी तक जहाँ तक मेरी बात हुई, क्योंकि मेरे को ना COD Mobile में बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग लगा कि ठीक है, अगर कोई मैं मोबाइल गेम में घुसना चाहता हूँ कास्ट करने के लिए, तो मे बी आई गेट इन COD Mobile, क्योंकि आई हैव दैट नॉलेज ऑफ कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी मॉडर्न वॉरफेयर. मैंने काफ़ी खेला 2019 वाला वर्जन. तो आई जस्ट फेल्ट इन अ वे कि हाँ, COD Mobile की कास्टिंग अगर अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलती है तो लेट्स गेन नॉलेज अबाउट इट एंड वो करते हैं. बट आई देन केम टू नो आफ्टर 2-3 months कि एक्टिविजन को फ़र्क ही नहीं पड़ता इस रीजन का. एंड आई डोंट नो वाई. बहुत सारे रीजंस हैं, but there's a very perfect example of how mobile game can also failed in a market in South Asia. Like India में इतना बड़ा market mobile का, but I just personally feel कि Rainbow Six is a very complex game. जितना भी तुम गाइड्स डाल दो, जितना भी तुम सब कुछ कर लो, until unless कि कोई उनका फेवरेट स्ट्रीमर फेवरेट कंटेंट क्रिएटर नहीं खेलेगा, the kids of our region won't play it. अब एक अंदर से एक अलग आता है, वो एक नहीं कर जाता है कि यार रेनबो सिक्स जैसा गेम मेरे को मोबाइल पे मिल रहा है, दैट इज समथिंग अदर. बट until unless there's a good promotion, good marketing, रेनबो सिक्स मोबाइल थोड़ा सा गलत वे में चला जाएगा. हाँ, अब ऐसा टूर्नामेंट्स होने लगा, कुछ ऐसा आने लगे कि बिग क्रिएटर्स आर प्लेइंग इन रेनबो सिक्स मोबाइल इन्विटेशनल, ऐसा कुछ करके आने लगा. दैट इज़ अ वेरी गुड थिंग. जो अगर यूबीसॉफ्ट की तरफ से भी होता है, थर्ड पार्टी टीओस की तरफ से भी होता है, तो अच्छी बात है. until unless आई एम वेरी थोड़ा सा स्पाइसी अबाउट इट कि क्या हो सकता है क्या नहीं, स्केप्टिकल अबाउट इट. सॉरी, मैं अंग्रेजी खराब.
It's okay. I mean, the gameplay looks promising, honestly. Like,
Yeah, the gameplay got released.
at least from someone who's played, it looks promising. At least, I mean, from a new person's perspective, थोड़ा ऐसा लगेगा.
It's better than Free Fire. अच्छा है, ठीक है.
Oh,
Let's saying this as he has to cost Free Fire in 4 days.
Let's just see if the community likes it actually, because you can't just run in and shoot people in Rainbow
Exactly.
Six Siege.
Exactly.
There's
I
lot
will
strategy
pay.
involved.
Exactly. I'm saying this. I will pay to cast MRCZ versus MHLFO, but the players are on mobile. I
Yes.
will pay for that.
अरे हाँ, this is a very good idea यार. अच्छा कंटेंट प्लान आ गया, रुक जाओ.
Yes. Athar, if you are watching, 23 kills in Rainbow Six Mobile, new highlight. ऐसा बना. Everyone's gonna go for it.
नहीं, this is a very good idea. We invite Kira Esports to all of their players to play Rainbow Six Mobile. We invite Monkey LFO. ठीक है, मोबाइल पे आओ.
Don't just do this with South Asian. Do this like, I mean, obviously Ubisoft has jurisdiction for that, but like international, like actual professionals. I don't think I've seen that for like actual. Like, I haven't seen that for like PUBG happen ever, or PUBG Mobile.
हाँ,
I don't know any
हाँ.
PUBG professionals, but except for like what Dynamo used to play PUBG.
No, this is where a very big opportunity comes in for the players and पूरा ecosystem का भाई. This is what happened with BGMI. Many of the PUBG PC, the professional players जो बाहर जाके अपने region को internationally represent किए, many of them went to become a BGMI coach क्योंकि उनको game का idea था. This is where a very good opportunity comes in. Me as a failed professional player can go in and coach a Rainbow Six Mobile team.
Yes, Ashrit, if you are listening still, yes, leave MRCZ PC.
Hey, what do you mean he's failed player?
No, I
He's
meant
a
promising.
promising-
No, I meant coach.
He's a promising player from North Indians.
Oh my god.
Nah, see, if Rainbow Six Mobile goes with this is, I think Halki, we already discussed it. If Rainbow Six Mobile grows in, उसका थोड़ा बहुत तो असर पड़ेगा. Ubisoft will start taking our region more seriously. देखो, मैं ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा हूँ अभी seriously नहीं लेती है, like और seriously लेना चालू कर देगी, समझ रहे हो? और players भी बढ़ेगा, लोगों को एक knowledge बढ़ेगा, ठीक है? Even if the guys go in what is Rainbow Six, तो उसको ऐसा मेरा थोड़ा सा चैनल दिखेगा, समझ रहे हो, टॉप पे कि हाँ ओके, रेनबो सिक्स खेलने वाला अभी भी कोई बंदा है अपने रीजन से. जस्ट पुटिंग इट आउट
See,
देयर.
at the end of the day, brand बढ़ेगा.
हाँ,
Rainbow Six PC might not, flourish out of, Rainbow Six Mobile, but Rainbow Six as a brand, will be better known in South Asia.
it might
वो
be,
रहेगा.
it might be. I just feel the game is very complex. मोबाइल वाले बच्चों को समझ में आएगा, नहीं समझ में आएगा. I am very much skeptical about it. I'm very much
But
in.
like then for someone like Vinci, if you are like very busy and stuff, do you think, I mean, if you are very busy, if you don't have time to sit down, play a ranked match for 30-40 minutes, you pull up like your phone and you play like Rainbow Six Mobile. Do you think you will do that, or like people will do that?
People.
I'm not that busy that I can't play a rank match. I for sure play some games every day, I would say now.
Yeah.
So that is there, and I haven't played any mobile game,
Okay.
any of the mobile games. But because Rainbow Six is coming to mobile, I really like this game, obviously. So I would give it a chance for sure. I will try that game for sure on mobile. If I'm enjoying it, I'll for sure continue playing it.
Now, one thing I want to put it on there, if we are discussing Rainbow Six, a lot of third-party TOs are already coming in. I'm already getting calls for Rainbow Six Mobile casting. I'm just saying, this is my price,
On
bro.
mobile.
Yeah, the game is not even out there, bro. I'm already getting like, okay, हमको
I
अगर
guess I have to
if you
make
if you
phone
if
calls.
No, 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 no. I'm not flexing or anything. मेरे को calls आए हैं. I've
हाँ,
got
I get
calls
it, I
from
get it.
2 TOs कि if this games comes out, take for example, मेरे को कोई Rainbow Six मोबाइल आने का डेट नहीं पता. If these games come, if the game comes in October, हम नवंबर में एक ऐसा कुछ कराते हैं, हम कम्युनिटी पहले से बिल्डअप करते हैं, क्योंकि कोई ना कोई वर्क अराउंड होगा कि लोग शायद पहले से खेल लें. बट the last I saw the dev diary, it was that the people will get in codes that you have to put in the code in the Google Play. तो ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि आप वो OBB डेटा कॉपी पेस्ट करके जैसा मोबाइल में होता है ना, तो आप खेल सकते हो. दैट्स नॉट गोना हैपन. तो आई जस्ट फील भाई कि एक और एक चीज़ तरीका जिससे ऐसे का रीजन थोड़ा पीछे छूट जाएगा. क्योंकि अभी क्या है, एपेक्स मोबाइल इज नॉट ग्लोबली लॉन्च. पीपल आर ऑलरेडी डाउनलोडिंग द OBB डेटा, VPN लगा रहे, कुछ भी करके, बस जिनको खेलना है, द प्लेयर्स हु आर एक्टिव थोड़ा सा मोबाइल पे वो खेल रहे हैं. तो ये मेरे को लगता है थोड़ा सा और पीछे खींच देगा ओवरऑल. समझ रहे हो मार्केट बड़ा होने में इंडिया में, कि लाइक समझने में भी लोगों को टाइम लगेगा ना रेनबो सिक्स कैसा गेम है. ऐसा थोड़ी है कि अगर नवंबर में लॉन्च हुआ, इवन इफ यूबीसॉफ्ट कम्स विद अ टूर्नामेंट इन दिसंबर, तो एकदम से ऐसा बूम हो जाएगा. तो आई जस्ट फील इन अ वे कि हाँ थोड़ा सा गलत हो सकता है ये सिर्फ ऐसा इनवाइट ऑनली करने का. आई जस्ट फील कि जैसे लाइक और कौन से गेम का एग्जांपल दूँ यार जो मोबाइल पे अभी तक अनाउंस हुआ है एंड इट्स स्टिल टेकिंग अ टाइम टू कम कम. नहीं, वैलेंट का तो गेम प्ले आ गया ना.
आ गया. Oh.
हाँ,
Yeah,
लाइक थोड़ा
yeah,
एपेक्स को
Valorant is
बोल
out.
सकते हो. एपेक्स का थोड़ा सा लाइक लेट रहा है ओवरऑल इंडिया में. अभी तक उनको ऐसा बीटा कुछ करके लॉन्च कर देना चाहिए था, बिकॉज मेनी पीपल आर वेरी मच एक्साइटेड अबाउट एपेक्स लेजेंड मोबाइल एज फार एज आई टॉक विद मेनी अदर प्रोफेशनल टीम्स इन द कॉम्पिटिटिव मोबाइल रीजन. तो दे आर वेरी एक्साइटेड अबाउट एपेक्स लेजेंड मोबाइल. बट वही है कि इट्स नॉट बीन ऑफिशियली थोड़ा ऐसा रिलीज, तो उनको भी लगता है यार VPN लाके क्या खेलें, कुछ प्रोग्रेस होगा ही नहीं, अपना कुछ आएगा नहीं, बस गेम का नॉलेज करना तो हम PC पे भी खेल सकते हैं. तो इट्स जस्ट लाइक दैट कि अगर रेनबो सिक्स मोबाइल जल्दी से जल्दी अपने मार्केट में लॉन्च हो जाता है तो हाँ अच्छा ग्रो करेगा. बट इट्स लाइक थोड़ा सा वही है यार, लोगों को समझ में आता ही नहीं है गेम कैसे खेलेंगे भाई, कैसे खेलेंगे.
Yes.
Bro, it's
And
good for the PC players. Free money, bro. First tournament, start लगाओ, चलो खेलते हैं.
SSG Clubhouse room.
It it depends on how hard it is though to replicate it.
Huh.
There are only two
But
maps
Yeah,
by the way. It's just bank and border for now.
border, yeah. But yeah, in order
that's
to,
enough, no?
grow, in order to grow the scene, I am there. Let me cover this. I am there. Rainbow Six
You're
Mobile
not
caster
covering
in the
it
English
proper.
desk. Yes, yes, yes. I love Rainbow Six. Yes.
Bro, if Rainbow Six Mobile is gonna come in na, as cast as a content creator, even the players who gonna be a coach or even who players gonna shift, andha paisa.
I'll coach for
Should
sure,
be.
bro. I'll coach multiple teams. Get
Yes.
Multiple
them
teams.
all to, yeah.
Nice, bro.
We,
They'll
we,
be dominating the region now. Keep waiting.
imagine mercenaries putting out like ऐसा ऐसा मैं ऐसे मजाक कर रहा हूँ, कुछ नहीं है. Like ऐसा lineup का ऐसा announcement on Twitter. Like okay, mercenaries trying out players for Rainbow Six Mobile. Only if there's an ecosystem.
No,
It
no.
will happen.
Mercenaries lineup is this guy, Pocket Ninja, Sparko.
अरे यार मैं मजाक करते ही नाम ही ले लेता हूँ.
You are describing CSBD.
Yeah. The old Mercenaries comes back, but this time fully
Oh my god.
Bangladeshi.
And only mobile.
And all PC players, old PC players. Salim
Also,
also casually comes out.
ऑल्सो अभी जस्ट मेरे दिमाग में आया अभी मजाक मजाक करते, ये तो पूरा पॉडकास्ट ऐसे हंसते हंसते गया है. चलो कोई नहीं, इट्स ऑल सेट. व्हाट अबाउट रेनबो सिक्स लैन इवेंट इन इंडिया?
That
Uh,
CCV needs to tell, no? Then CCV,
uh,
PCV.
no, for now, okay. There are two things that are happening. One is Pro Series, one is Nationals. Pro
उतना सबको
Series
पता है, कुछ कुछ कुछ
all
अलग है तो
no, no,
बता दे तो.
I'm
बता
no,
दे.
no, रुक जाओ, रुक जाओ. I know. Pro Series is all online for sure. As for Nationals, there is a possibility, but for now, that is for 1st May. I'm saying anything is on the table, and this is not me hinting कि anything तो मतलब लान होगा. No, anything can happen. In the future stages, if things get better and better and better, for sure you'll be not just from me, from other like TC management as well. You will hear stuff, you will hear this, but for the time being, abhi ke liye, it can be online, it can be LAN. There is a lot that needs to be dealt with.
Exactly.
There's a
Yeah.
lot that needs to happen.
Yeah.
So for now, I'm not confirming, denying anything. थोड़ा सा वेट करो 1 month, like we gotta see how Pro Series goes and seeing the qualifiers and stuff. Then you will be seeing stuff. मतलब ऐसा it's not going to be that what SA Nationals is when October November, no.
November,
It's not like
October.
in September. It's not like in September you will be seeing, oh, big LAN. you will get to know like a couple of months before, but right now it's like 6 months before. It's like half a year. Aadha saal hai. There's a lot of time. That's why
Yeah, even with
even being in TC, I can't confirm or deny anything.
chill
That's
chill
I'm
chill,
just
ऐसा
saying.
कुछ प्रेशर नहीं है, मैं
No,
बस
no.
मैं
No, no,
Yeah.
no. Pressure is there.
Because
You
no,
need to
look,
tell us.
dude, you think I don't want to cast Siege LAN? You think I don't want to cast proper full-on LAN with the players as well?
फिर ऐसा ऐसा
Who
झगड़ा होने
knows,
वाला है
dude?
guys.
We don't judge people.
Yeah, if I just feel like कि अगर siege LAN हुआ, because in the past ऐसे LANs हुए
They
हैं
have
जिसमें हम
happened,
लोग
yeah.
मैं तो ऐसा
Restart.
personally नहीं हो पाया था,
Yeah,
तो
people
like
have gone 007 on LAN, yeah.
It was not 007, it was 0112.
Oh my
That's my
god.
Discord tag. That's why it's my Discord tag.
Oh god.
Wait, Vinci, was it you who had the Windows PC restart?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
not have that PC restart, but
Oh,
that was made into a meme
oh my
because of my
god.
reaction.
exactly,
LAN are the
like LANs are happening. अभी Valorant का LAN हुआ, अभी BGMI का ऐसा
हो
close
रहा है,
वाला हुआ. I
हो
just
रहा है,
feel in
हो
a way कि अगर होता है थोड़ा सा भी like कोई भी थर्ड पार्टी टीओ भी कर देती है ना ऐसा अचानक से, because ठीक है हमारे पास टेक के वी हैव फ्रेंड्स, हमको पता चल जाएगा थोड़ा बहुत पहले, बट आई फील कि अगर कोई और टीओ भी करता है, लोग पहुंचेंगे वहां पे, ऐसा पता चला खाली है पूरा लैन, तो
No, no,
हाँ
no. It's not. I mean, no, I don't agree with that. People will be there because it's
Okay.
LAN. Any gamer will. Dude, I've been to one LAN my entire life as a viewer, not as any caster. That was like right before the pandemic. And the thing was that LAN was ESL India Delhi, and I was there for Counter Strike. I was there. I was still watching Dota. I've never played Dota. I've never
Okay.
seen Dota. I was still watching it.
Understandable.
And there were people who were coming there, coming up to me as well, asking kaun sa game hai, like kids. Like I know me saying kids, बहुत funny.
अरे
Yeah,
चिल चिल
yeah,
यार.
nice. But no, there were people coming up and asking what that was. So if there is ever a LAN, it's not going to be like, it's going to be all inclusive. Right now, yes, the LANs we have, abhi jo, the two LANs that are there, the Nordwind one, BGMI, that's all closed. Makes sense because COVID.
दोनों
The
are very
second
close.
one,
The दोनों were
no,
very
the Sky
only
still has
in.
like solid they have had viewing. I've seen the stream. Like they've had a lot of people attending, like good numbers.
No,
But
that is only invited ऐसा like publicly open नहीं कि नहीं anyone can come. It's just
but in the future they'll
invite.
be publicly open. By the
हाँ
time
हाँ हाँ.
nationals is there in 6 months, there will be viewers. मतलब ऐसा tension नहीं होगा कि खाली है.
कोविड
खाली है,
केसेस बढ़ रहे हैं bro.
who know? खाली है, we'll have the casters. I'll be there. Anyone who is ever is casting, we'll be on cam 24/7. Don't worry.
Yeah, but in general, people do come to watch LAN.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Regardless of
where
the game.
this is where I feel for both for Rainbow Six Mobile also, for Rainbow Six ऐसे also, अगर LAN event होता है, like take it for example यार, मैं ऐसा कुछ बता नहीं रहा हूँ, confirm नहीं कर रहा हूँ, for the people watching the chat, I know nothing about ऐसा road map वगैरह, हाँ थोड़ा बहुत पता है लेकिन अभी बताऊँ. Take for example one community cup happening in Delhi, another community cup happening over Mumbai. Just give it out example. वो एक बहुत सुपर मैसिव ऐसा वो ऐसा पूल खोल देगा ना लोगों को आके एक्सप्लोर करने का, जो पहले नहीं कभी खुला है. बट दिस रिक्वायर्स अ लॉट ऑफ मनी, दिस रिक्वायर्स अ लॉट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन, दिस रिक्वायर्स अ लॉट ऑफ बेसिकली बजट टू हैपन. आसान नहीं है लैंड कराना. बस वही
And
बात
plus
है.
LAN for Rainbow Six. That's the thing. Because okay, think of this. I can't say entirely as management. I don't have a management position. But if you are management and if you are thinking of organizing a LAN, for thing number one is that price pool has to be decent, like at least like above 5 lakhs. If you are organizing LAN, why would you do it for Rainbow Six? Why not just do Valor?
Valorant
Like
only.
why?
वो
Yeah,
तो
that's
है,
the thing.
वो तो है,
So
वो तो
that's
है.
why from the TO side,
Yeah.
not just Ubisoft, not only do they
Yeah.
have to be enticing to the tournament
Yeah.
organizers, from tournament organizers as well. For now, why I'm saying TC can do it, because as being in TC, we have full jurisdiction over Rainbow Six at the moment. We have nationals and we have pro series, so it makes sense. Any third party TO, for them it is going to be a lot of ifs, like kare na kare, why not just do Valo, things like that.
I just feel maybe third party TOs will come in, but they will be just
Hopefully.
like not just saying for LAN. I'm just saying overall कि ऐसा कुछ भी Rainbow Six related कराने का, because the अभी Ubisoft का direct involvement है. Third party TOs will definitely come in. लिखित में दे सकता हूँ, but trust me on this. If they f up anything and I got to know like कुछ भी मेरे को पता चला, मैं ऐसा फ्राई कर दूंगा ब्रो, बिकॉज दिस इज अ गेम आई रियली लव व्हेन थिंग्स गो लाइक
Makes
कुछ भी ऐसा
sense.
बायस थिंग होता है, कुछ भी ऐसा कुछ गलत होता है, एक्सेप्ट कि यार हाँ कुछ नेचुरली चीज़ें हो, इफ यू डोंट नो एनीथिंग अबाउट द गेम, कुछ भी तुम्हारा कास्टर बोला है, कुछ भी ऐसा बोला, बट व्हेन देयर आर द पीपल हु आर डूइंग इट, देयर आर पीपल हु कैन बी एडमिन, देयर पीपल हु कैन हैंडल द प्रोडक्शन इन अ बेटर way. Rather than hiring your own people, paying your own people, you should go on and put up a better show rather than just saving your fucking up budget. That's what.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah, 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 yeah. That's the thing, man. Because थोड़ा सा भी वो छोटा गलती है ना, that's mess up the entire show. And वो फिर वो बहुत गलत मैसेज जाता है, चाहे वो कोई भी इन्वेस्टर हो, चाहे वो कोई भी उस थर्ड पार्टी टीओ को देख कोई और थर्ड पार्टी टीओ, यार ये इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स गेम है, कहाँ से ऑब्जर्वर लेके आएंगे, कहाँ से
Yeah.
प्रोड्यूसर लेके आएंगे, कहाँ से क्या चीज़ें करेंगे, कास्टर कहाँ से लाएंगे, सीन इतना डेड है, वो आता है. I went up to many other
So
tiers in the past.
one
Yeah,
more
yeah,
thing that I noticed with newer TOs coming into Siege, right?
yeah,
So multiple people were actually surprised with how long we take for rehost.
yeah,
So rehost is something that Siege has seen multiple times, and sometimes the rehost can span up to 15 minutes altogether on its own.
yeah.
So, coming from a broadcast perspective, having 15 minutes of break during their showtime is negative for them. So, there is nothing happening because most of the, uh, what do you say, breaks won't have much of, what do you say, brandings as
Content.
such,
Yeah.
or content. These end up losing the viewership as well a lot. So, Siege has these technical issues as well, even though it is
There,
esports ready.
there's
And
there's
yeah,
there's
and there
a
are like these TOs who are very skeptical with these kind of things a lot. Even if
yeah.
we try to tell them it's normal, this is how it is, they just
There's
go
there's
if
only
15
two
minutes break
solutions
is
where
there.
there's only two
Huh?
solutions. So sorry to interrupt. There's only two solution about this, Ariel, to be honest. One thing, like whoever is जो admin जो भी rehost कर रहा है, he should have hands up, like पूरा ऐसा पता होना चाहिए कि like कितना पे क्या है, like बहुत regular ऐसा वो बंदा होना चाहिए. Second thing, you need to hire good caster की जब तक तुम्हारा rehost हो रहा है, they need to keep the audience very well entertained. These are the only two things that I see. Because रिहोस्ट बीजीएमआई में भी होता है, रिहोस्ट फ्री फायर में भी होता है, वैलोरेंट में भी होता है. विद द कम्स पार्टनर कि आप जल्दी से रिहोस्ट करो, यू सेंड अप द इनवाइट, सब कुछ करो, एंड देन एज द कास्टर जो भी आपके ऑन स्क्रीन है वो तब
But
तक आपकी
then,
ऑडियंस को
so
एंटरटेन कर
about
पाए.
that, right?
या
The rehost is not in the hands of the players, not the admins with
या
Siege.
वो भी है, वो भी है.
So you'll never know when the game wants to play. It's more
Not
like you don't have a control over the game. The
वो
game
भी
tells you if it wants to run or not. So
I don't think
sometimes
it's
there
in
are
the hands of
chances
Siege
where
also,
we are
Ariel.
just we are just waiting, for a way for it to load.
वो भी
Sometimes
है.
it goes to rendering as well. So yeah, like it happens a lot.
Coming back as we already have passed 1 hour and 22 minutes. Closing thoughts. What about Indian servers? You want the game like Indian servers? Vinci, from you, see, it's everyone like yes or no, and with one reason why yes, why no.
Just for the sake of growing the region, we need the Indian servers, I would say. So,
Okay,
as you have already seen, I guess, if
okay.
you are a bit old player and you've seen the masala, so it has been a lot about pings and region also.
Hmm.
So, if we have Indian servers, I guess that can solve majority of those problems also. So, I think that if we get that, it would, yeah, help the region for sure.
See with you.
No, with the pings and this thing, it's an international thing. Even right now in APAC, there is so much going on with the
Yeah.
Aussie players and players from New Zealand having to play in such a high ping. Those,
Masala.
wait, all of
तो
like,
ये तो
and
वैलोरेंट
that's
में भी
like
चलता है
for
ना ब्रो, ये तो वैलोरेंट में भी
bro.
चलता है, सिंगापुर टीम्स है.
I
No, 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 no,
ignore
no.
like as soon like whenever I'm seeing Valo chart and I'm seeing ping, I just ignore. I go to sleep.
नहीं नहीं,
Oh,
I'm
Valo,
just saying like कि ये तो टीम्स की तरफ
they
से
say
कि like
anything.
अरे नहीं बाबा, I'm just saying कि like ऐसा कुछ इंटरनेशनल इवेंट चल रहा है, ठीक है, वी हैव इंडियन सर्वर्स एंड वी हैव द यूएई नॉट सर्वर, जिस पे स्टेबिलिटी आ सकती है, बोथ द प्लेयर कैन प्ले. तो आई जस्ट फील में कि अगर इंडियन सर्वर्स आते हैं विद एवरीथिंग कमिंग राइट नाउ, तो इट विल हेल्प द
Yeah,
गेम
yeah,
टू
yeah.
ग्रो मोर.
Oh, it will. Like even one Indian server can help. But yeah, this is something that it has been been a problem for Siege overall. Even right now, we are seeing it. It's not just South Asia में कैसा है, but obviously it will be affecting South Asia. But
Well,
yeah,
I
when it
just
comes
I
to
just
other
feel that will
games,
attract a
I've
lot
seen
of
like
casual players. वो समझ रहे हो पूरा ऐसा
yeah,
गेम
yeah,
का मार्केट बनने में
हाँ
बहुत बड़ा हेल्प करेगा क्योंकि अभी क्या है पीपल वांट टू लाइक एरियल प्लीज गो ऑन बिफोर आई टेल दिस ये लंबा जाएगा एरियल प्लीज गो ऑन योर थॉट्स यू वांट इंडियन सर्वर एज एन SRA6 admin or you don't want
uh, I don't know actually.
okay
I don't know. That's it.
I just feel a way to
I
attract
have
the
no clue.
casual player base तो एक ऐसा player base grow होने के लिए because there are two options for the any player like me as a like अभी मैंने बंदा हूँ मैंने पापा से हल्ला करवा के 1 लाख का PC बनवाया I now want to play game Valorant for I can play free net मेरे को जियो free में मिल रहा है I can play at 8 ping अगर मेरे को रेनबो 6 खेलना है it's a very good game my 5 other friends are playing भाई पिंग ही नहीं अच्छा आता है 80-90 तुमको पहाड़ आएगा sometimes तो वो
but
एक
if
चीज़ है
you're that casual of a
इतना
player, then
प्रॉब्लम
ping
क्या है
doesn't matter. Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
if
thing
he's
is,
a casual, he doesn't. Yeah, in
I've played
India you get
on,
decent enough ping actually,
bro,
okay
yeah, yeah,
so it should be
yeah.
good.
At the point
India, you have
$2,000
two
are on the
different people.
line, issue नहीं होगा bro.
Yeah, exactly. India, you have two very different kind of people. Ek, I've seen they'll play on 100 ping, doesn't matter. PC games, phone games, they just want to play. And then on the other, you have like very try-hard people who I see still in chat be like, oh, these teams don't have equal advantage. I don't have equal advantage. I've
हाँ
genuinely
वो
seen
तो है
comments like, I need Madhya Pradesh server, I need one Chandigarh server, I need
अरे
one
अरे
West Bengal server, I need one Kerala server. I'm
अरे
like, it doesn't work like that. It's not,
it
you're
doesn't
not
work like
opening McDonald's यहाँ पे. It takes a lot more. So yeah, if there is a very casual person, he will not care about ping. But overall competition के लिए, ecosystem के लिए, it will be very beneficial. Yes.
चलो गाइस इफ यू हैव एनी क्लोजिंग थॉट्स यू कैन गो ऑन आज काफ़ी अच्छे टाइम पे अपन क्लोजिंग कर रहे हैं नहीं तो आखिरी के 2 एपिसोड 2 घंटे पार हो गए थे आज काफ़ी अच्छा ऐसा स्वीट स्पॉट क्लोजिंग हो रहा है एट 1 hour and 25 minutes जस्ट पुटिंग आउट देयर किसी को भी इस पॉडकास्ट का हिस्सा बना है प्लीज़ रीच आउट टू मी ट्विटर क्योंकि मैं थक गया हूँ लोगों
Make
को
sure
बुलाते
your
बुलाते
Discord camera is working.
हाँ.
माई मेरा वर्क
No,
कर
no,
रहा है
नहीं नहीं
अरे
नहीं
mine,
अच्छा
अरे no,
अच्छा
it was
ओके
mine.
अरे
self burn.
okay okay
Yes.
ठीक है that's a good point for a caster that this is why I admire him bro so yeah if you want to like
What?
be on the
क्या मेरा
podcast
कैमरा चलता है?
नहीं वो तो self burn करता है.
अच्छा अच्छा अरे bro वो I make every day I make jokes about how I don't know accounts I have accounts book
इसका
right
जोक
here
मैं सुना है बॉम्बे में बाय द वे यू गाइस डोंट नो हम लोग बॉम्बे में सेम होटल में थे yeah
yeah
Nice.
so yeah
Nice.
so
Sharing
Imagine thing.
sharing hotel with an underage kid. Recorded.
Yes. Yes. On stream guys.
अरे मतलब कास्टिंग के लिए गए थे बाबा समझो तो हाँ प्लीज रीच आउट टू मी आई विल श्योरली मेरा ऐसा प्लान है कि लाइक आई इनवाइट दी मेरा अभी ऐसा 2 पॉडकास्ट का प्लान कि आई इनवाइट दी मर्सनरीज एंड कीरा गाइस टू अंडरस्टैंड द ऑक्स पर्सपेक्टिव टू गेट द क्लियर विजन एंड ऑल्सो द टीम प्लेयर्स बट प्लेयर्स लोग को मैं थक गया और डीएम करते करते कोई भाव नहीं देता शायद मैं कंसोल वाला हूँ इसीलिए बट ठीक है कोई बात नहीं चलो गाइस यू हैव एनी क्लोजिंग थॉट्स प्लीज गो ऑन
I
About
think we
SN?
covered a lot SN yes fingers crossed for LAN yes closing
ओके
thought
हल्की यू
yeah हर दिन
Don't think much bro. Just enjoy the moment. If it lasts, it lasts. If it doesn't, just enjoy the moment. Khatam baat.
Yeah, it is
This
there
was
now.
a
Just
Harki
seize the
Vachani.
opportunity that's been given. That's it.
Vinci from your side
Yeah, it's the same. A lot of effort is being put now from Ubisoft side and TEC side. So let's hope that it succeeds. Yeah, that's all I guess.
Yes, guys, this was it. Thank you so much for joining in. We had 13 peak watching. चलिए कोई बात नहीं है. But हाँ, due to some
Nice.
timings, due to some like issues, ऐसा कुछ final हो ही नहीं पा रहा था timings का. कल ही हमने final किया, तो मैं tweet और थोड़ा सा मैं promotion भी अच्छे से नहीं कर पाया. तो यार, thank you so much for joining in. This was it. Next podcast we're trying like podcast का ऐसा कुछ schedule नहीं है, but we're trying to like do it on either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, mostly on the weekends. So guys, thank you so much. Bye bye. Happy gaming. Happy wall bangs.
Yeah.
Peace out. Take care.
Sayonara.